So tell me again what you thought neurotransmitters do.
I don't know, it's the thing, I don't know what the thing is, but it's the thing that transmits the information across the synapse.
Good. So it is actually, the chemical is the
Okay.
thing that is,
Like, I don't know what the thing is.
okay, that is transmitted across the synapse. So in other words, it is the information that is passing between the neurons. So different neurotransmitters or different chemicals that are passed between the neurons tell the other neurons different things. So one of the first ones that you need to know is acetylcholine. Can you list the other ones you think you need to know?
Dopamine,
Good.
glutamate,
Good.
how do you say glutamate?
Yep.
Glutamate.
Glutamate.
Norepinephrine,
Good.
serotonin,
Yes.
let's go together, and endorphins.
Perfect. Whoops. Okay. Without guessing, do you know what any of these do?
I know serotonin has to do with sleeping.
Yes.
Endorphins are what make you feel like happier and better and more lively.
Yes.
Do you want me to look my notes or no? Or do you want me to just do it? No.
Yeah, let's do it. Do you know anything else off this?
I think norepinephrine has to do with mood,
Yeah.
maybe.
Do you know what syndrome it's associated with?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'll give you a hint.
Butterfly.
Okay. What about glutamate? Even if you had to guess.
Does that have to do with your eating habits? No? That goes with serotonin.
Glutamate has learning.
Okay.
Okay. And memory. What about dopamine?
Dopamine, it doesn't have to do with your motor skills. Maybe?
Kind of.
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay, what about acetylcholine?
I don't know. What
Okay.
acetylcholine is.
Now I want you to look at your notes.
Okay.
So what is acetylcholine?
So acetylcholine is the motor control.
Acetylcholine
Well,
is
vol-
motor control. Huh?
Voluntary.
Voluntary is the keyword there. Good job. So right now, acetylcholine. Me writing with a marker. Okay. What about dopamine?
So it does have some motor behavior, but motivation, pleasure, and emotional.
That's the main ones here. Motivation, pleasure, and emotion. So if I'm happy or I'm sad, if I'm bored, if I have enough drive to do something, all of that falls under dopamine.
Okay.
Okay, and then there's glutamate, which is learning and memory. Anything else you have?
I put excitatory. So if you have too much, then you get seizures.
Yeah.
That's
So we'll talk about that in a sec. What happens if you have too much or too little?
Okay.
What about norepinephrine? Anything like it?
Norepinephrine, I have awareness of your dangers and then mood.
So another word that we can substitute awareness with is levels of consciousness. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Serotonin?
Sleep and wakefulness, eating, aggression, and mood.
Good. And endorphins?
It dulls pains and elevates mood.
Okay. So when we're working out, that's when these kick in. Okay. So you're right. So we talked about this one a little bit. So if our norepinephrine, if we have too much, our fight or flight kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you talked about glutamate. If we have too much, what happens?
And since it's excitatory, your neurons overreact, so you have
Seizures. People that have ADD usually have some kind of issue with their glutamate levels. Dopamine, if you don't have enough, can cause Parkinson's. And then, yeah, so too low or too high of neurotransmitters is not good.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't have enough, it causes problems. If you have too much, it causes problems. So when we're talking about psychiatry within psychology, and they give medicines to help with these things, these are all going to affect our psychological processes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there are two types of drugs. There are agonists, and there are antagonists. So think of antagonists as like anti. Okay? So agonists, what do you think they do? Enhance or increase neurotransmitters. Antagonists, what do you think they do?
They prohibit or decrease.
Yep. So in one, we make them a little easier to flow through between the neurons, and other ones we put blockers in. All right. Any questions on these? Okay, that's all we wanted to know for that.
Okay.